What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to another episode of Rigged Up Fishing. In today's episode, as you can see, we got a little tackle warehouse unboxing, which I'm super excited about. It's not a lot of items, but in this one I got a new reel. The reel is not really a new reel to the market. It's been out for a little while, but I do have its counterpart, I guess you could say. So I'm super excited to get this reel, try it out, to catch some fish on it. As you can also see here, I got some chatterbaits laying out. So in this package, I also got some new trailers that I'm excited about. You can probably tell if you've watched my other videos, I'm always throwing a chatterbait at some point throughout the day. There's usually a chatterbait in my hand. It's probably one of my favorite baits ever. So I'm super excited to try out some new trailers that I've heard a lot of things about but never got my hands on. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and break these boxes open and see what's inside. First one here, I think this is just one item, so we're gonna break into this one first. Yeah. Alrighty. So first off here, we got the Hog Farmer Spunk Shad swim bait in the bluegill color. It's like a natural bluegill color. I love these Hog Farmer trailers for my chatterbait, man. It's so different than a paddle tail swim bait. You can see here the color. And you see there it's got that straight tail. And man, this thing just gives some awesome action. I'm actually gonna pair this up with this bluegill chatterbait to give it just that natural bluegill pattern and look. I'm really thinking I'm going to be throwing this more so whenever these bass start making beds. You know, they hate the bluegill coming on and coming near their beds, so I really think this is going to produce a lot during that time of the year. I'm going to go ahead and open this other box here. I've really been experimenting a lot with different trailers. I'm sure you guys have heard of Tactical Bassin, and they're the ones that really put me on these Hog Farmer Spunk Shads. So I've tried several of those. I really like those. And the Gary Yamamoto Zako. You might have seen me link a bunch of those in the descriptions. I got a little sticker here, Tackle Warehouse. But yeah, those two are probably my favorite, along with the Big Bite Bait Kamikaze Swimming. Man, that thing is awesome. But man, I'm super excited to try these out. I've never tried these. These are fairly new to the market. These are the Gambler Komodo. These here were specifically made for like trailers to use on different things like chatterbait, primarily. Super exciting. I'm gonna take one out of the package. I'll take this one out. This is the Ghost Shad color. It's just kind of like a natural shad bait fish color. This one here is awesome. I've really been looking for like like a green pumpkin mixed with white that isn't overbearing with white, to use on this green pumpkin shad chatterbait. And I think I might have found the perfect color, man, because this white right here, this is called Green Pumpkin Pearl. It just mixes in so well. The two colors just combine so well. It has a little bit of a red sparkle. And I just love it, man. I love the color. I'm really hoping it'll catch us some giant ones. I'm gonna pop these on here in just a bit, show you guys how they look on each bait. Gambler lures, they also have that nice garlic scent to it, which probably helps out a bit. But man, just a super awesome color. You see the tail there, has that split tail, not a paddle tail. So yeah, I'm gonna throw that on in just a bit and show you guys how it looks. This is, it doesn't have on the package. I believe it's a little over 4 inches. Here. So those are the only two colors there. I got that Green Pumpkin Pearl and the Ghost Shad color, which is just that bait fish color. And then I got the Hog Farmer Spunk Shad and the Bluegill. I've never tried the Bluegill color. Super excited about that. And recently, one of my favorite chatterbait colors is the Clearwater Shad. And I don't know if you guys saw my video. If you haven't, check it out. I'll try to link it down below, but it's got pretty sweet content and footage of where I caught my fattest bass ever. More than likely my fattest bass I've ever caught. That thing was just, had a giant gut. It was only a little over 19 inches, but man, the gut on that thing was just ginormous. Caught it on a Clearwater Shad chatterbait, and unfortunately later on in the day I broke it off. So I was super bummed. So I had to order me another one of those Clearwater Shad jackhammer chatterbaits, 3/8 ounce. Pretty much always throw in the 3/8 ounce unless I'm in some deeper water. And I'm gonna pair that thing up with this Ghost Shad color here, that natural bait fish color. It's got like a gold sparkle to it. Looks really good. Another bait I ordered, and the last bait that's in here before I show you guys the reel. You've seen my other videos about the winter fishing on the crankbait bite. You know I love that Berkley Fritz-side crankbait. This is the Fritz-side 5 in the honey shad color, and this looks freaking juicy. I have another one in the Ghost Morning Dawn, I believe. This one here is a honey shad. It's not translucent, but it does look like that bait fish. So I really don't have any doubt that this is gonna get us on some fish, and I'm super excited to try it out. Man, guys, from what you can see in the video earlier on, we got some terrible weather. Been raining all week pretty much. Today we have threats of damaging winds and possible isolated tornadoes. So I'm super bummed I won't be able to get out on the water probably until next week sometime. So I'm just trying to keep myself occupied with other fishing activities. So yeah, this here is going to be the reel. It's going to be my new chatterbait reel. I'm going to take my chatterbait reel that I have now, my Shimano Bantam. I'm going to throw it on my jerkbait setup and small crankbait setup. I really want to try this reel here because I know it'll help me get farther casts. I mean, the Bantam can chunk it, but this one here, man, I love these DC reels. This is the Shimano Slx Dc 150 HG. Of course, it's a right-handed retrieve. It's got that 7:2-to-1 gear ratio like I like to use for my chatterbaits. And I'm super excited to really try this reel out and put it to the test. To spool this reel here, I'm going to be using this Sunline Super FC Sniper fluorocarbon. It's 14 pounds. I really like to run 14 pound on my chatterbait setups. I mean, I've used anywhere from 12 to 17 pound, but I feel like that 14 pound is just a happy medium where I can throw it around cover. I can rip it through grass without having to worry about it breaking off. I've never had a break off, you know, trying to catch a fish on it. So I really have come to like this line, man. I've said in previous videos, I like this Sunline line, I like Seagar, and I really love P-line. So yeah, we're gonna get that spooled up here in just a second. I wanna take this reel out though and show you guys. I'm sure you all have seen it. Like I said, it's not a new reel to the market, but it's just another banger reel. I believe it was released in, was it 2019? One of those recent years, and I believe it won the the best freshwater fishing reel at ICAST. These SLX DCs and just the Komodo DC that I do have and I love, man, are just awesome reels. Durable, strong, super smooth. Just awesome reels, man. I love them. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys watching this portion of the video. I'm going to be getting this reel spooled up here shortly. I'm going to just show you guys how I do it. It's nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. And I'm also going to pop these chatterbait trailers on and show you how they look on there. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll see you guys in just a second. Now guys, one thing I just noticed here, this trailer, this gambler trailer, actually has a little area where your hook fits in. So if you do end up getting these, I'm sure it's no huge deal, but be aware of that and make sure you can put the hook on the right side. I normally like to measure mine, like I kind of just showed you. I like to measure, see where the hook goes down to. Looks like it's going to be that biggest portion where it starts to come out and then comes back down. So we're going to feed it on through there. Man, these things look freaking good, dude. I'm so excited to try these out. Look. Bam. Dude, that thing looks freaking good. That green pumpkin pearl. Gosh, that thing looks good. See, there are, of course, there are other baits that I've found that have that good color, but this one to me just looks like it's so mixed in so well. It's not like a green pumpkin on the top or pearl on the bottom, you know, but it's just mixed in so well. And I just really like that, you know, it's not too overwhelming. Lastly here, I'm going to rig on this Spunk Shad for you guys. This one goes down. If you can't, if you have a hard time seeing how far your hook needs to go, I like to just make me a little mark with the hook tip. Just a little mark. I can see how far to go down. And bam, dude, look at that. That thing is awesome. Looks good on there. Just blends in so well. Such a good color there.